Just so y'all know, I get a lot of comments, so I really don't mind if you kind of like a little bit spam the same comment over and over again on different videos, as long as you aren't like going to a video, not watching it, and messing up my view times. Because in order for me to see some comments, you will have to post it multiple times. I'm getting a lot, okay? I'm trying to catch them all, but yeah, I'm just saying this, so don't feel bad if you have to post a comment multiple times for me to see it. I understand. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't been wanting to do this particular flag because it uses the color green. I don't know why, but for some reason, green stresses me out when I have to use it in my pieces. I can't explain it. There's no actual reason. So if I haven't been doing a flag and it has green, that's probably why. I think it's because originally when I was doing resin, I didn't have green, or sometimes the green was really tricky, so it just kind of got stuck in my head that, oh no, green is hard. But it's actually easy now. There's no reason for me not to use it, so I'm going to start doing more flags with green. I'm just kind of like giving my explanation of the really strange reason why I wasn't using green. When it comes to making these pieces, I've actually been making 2 at a time. So because I have to harden the colors in between each layer, I just switch them out. When I've got one layer done, I grab the one that's currently in my little UV lamp thing to cure. And I just keep switching it out back and forth. So these videos might come out kind of fast because I'm doing multiple at a time. But I will say, these are pretty tedious. They still look really nice, and I think it's worth it. I will definitely be needing to buy more resin, though, after making these, especially because I have several I plan to do. And, you know, you can see for yourself how much resin these are taking. People keep commenting on my videos that they're unfollowing because what I'm doing is weird. I'm just like, okay. I've been saying since I've been using this account that I was raised on paganism and I was taught to do witchcraft. If you missed those videos and you were following me before that other video blew up and people started coming in and asking for this, on you if you never expected this on my account. I do have one more thing to add. Y'all Christians realize that as someone who wasn't raised on Christianity, your religion seems pretty weird to me. Religion's weird. And a lot of times, if you weren't raised on something, that other religion is going to seem weird. So, to all those who were raised on Christianity and think what I'm doing is weird, you're weird to me. I wasn't raised on what you're doing. Why are your magic men less weird than my magic men? By the way, I have nothing against Christians. It's just the people who keep coming on my videos and saying that stuff. So, this video I thought I'd talk about how my account went so far off from what I originally intended, but also in the right direction at the same time. My intention with making this account was to get over my fear of speaking. Like, I have a severe anxiety around speaking and talking in general. I think some of my first videos, it took me like an hour to do the voiceover because it was really hard to be loud enough, and sometimes it would feel like I physically couldn't speak, like the word just wouldn't come out because my anxiety was so high. I have this problem less in real life and more over recording. Before, I would tell myself, what is there to be afraid of? No one's actually going to see this. Am I afraid of my non-existent viewers? Y'all completely ruined that one. Well, I guess that's not a bad one. I can't tell myself that anymore when I'm having anxiety over this stuff. When I was in school, so many of my teachers were telling my parents that they never once heard me speak. There were times when people would look at me in shock if I spoke at school. But I guess this has helped my fear of doing it over recording. Alright, so I got something new to try. I bought these little bottles, and I thought I'd fill them up with resin in the patterns of pride flags. One thing to note about these is that when I put them on my shop, they will probably be a little bit on the pricier side because of how much resin they take, because I do have to fill them. And resin's expensive, y'all. You know, my resin bottles I have to buy are like $50 for one. It's why I can't really move my prices down lower than they already are. But yeah, I just thought this was a kind of neat idea, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I'll be doing other pride flags throughout the day because I ordered these like 3 days ago, and I've been so excited and waiting to get them. So I already have a bunch of plans made for what I'm gonna do with these. So I got a lot of stuff off my wish list, and I'm really thankful to all the people who sent me things. Like, I got the comforter I needed, which is, oh my god, that's so nice. And I also got a lot of supplies for my resin, which is, yes, thank you. But, you know, if you get me something like $10 piece for me to work with my resin, I can turn that into like $50, $60, depending on what it is. I know I normally do a video with all the stuff I get from my wish list. I've just been feeling kind of shitty right now. But yeah, I am getting the stuff, and I am really grateful to everyone who bought me things. Like, you guys got me everything I actually really needed off the wish list. And there's so much, and it keeps coming in. I keep going, okay, I'll do a video today. I'm like, oh no, now it's built up, and then I keep procrastinating it. I also got a lot of stuff for making my pieces, which is fantastic. As I said, I can turn that into more money than you spent on it. So here I did a glass bottle and used some rose quartz gravel for it. I had a little bit of trouble finding pieces that were small enough, but I eventually got enough. In this I also used some actual rose petals. Not ones from my own roses that I'm growing, but they came in a set that someone got me off my wish list. I put a herb set on my wish list for multiple reasons. One, because I wanted to do some stuff with the herbs, and two, I really wanted to be able to put some of these dried herbs into my resin pieces, because before all I had that I could use were what I could find outside. I also added a lava stone to the cap of this. You'll see when it's all finished, so that way you can add essential oils to it, because lava stone makes an okay essential oil diffuser.